weight, burn body fat, and get some more definition and tone. We're doing 8 exercises, 12 repetitions each, and there will be 30 seconds or so rest in between most of the exercises except for number 4 and 5, when you can take a minute rest, get some more water, and get ready for the second part of the workout. Hopefully most of you have seen the instructional video for this circuit. Make sure you watch it so you're familiar with the exercises and how to properly execute them, and then come back and move on to the workout. So we're starting with a side lunge with the opposite shoulder press. You're going to hold the arm like this, come down, and then come back to balance. Balance on that one leg. If you can't, you can put your toes down, and the arm goes straight up. So side and come back, shoulder press. Now I'm doing the shoulder press in a straight position. It's just a little bit easier to hold the dumbbell when you come down. But you can certainly do it turn out. It's a little easier on the shoulder for those of you who may have some issues with the shoulder. This is 5. Back down. Balance 6. Nice and low if you can. 7. Up. And 8. And 4 more to go. 1. Last 3. 2. 3. And 1 more. And we're going to go straight to the other side. So switch arms and going to the left. 1, back and up, side again. In fact, you can certainly put your hand on your hip if that's not in the way as you come down. And again, if you start losing balance, like I just did, you can just put the toes on the ground. 5 and 6. Try to keep your upper body as upright as you can. 7 and 8. Leg up. And 9. 10. 11. And 1 more to go. And take a 30-second break. So this next exercise is for the chest. We're doing a 1-arm fly, which works on your core a lot more than if you did it on the bench. So make sure you keep your tush lifted, abs pulled in, very slowly with your elbows slightly bent, going to the side as low as your shoulder range of motion will allow you without causing any pain or extra tension. And this is 5, I think, 6, 7, and 8, 9, 10, 11, and 1 more. And right away switch to the other side. Now you're going to find that the glutes on the side of the arm that you're lifting have to work a lot harder, as well as your lower back muscles actually on that side. And 5. Exhale as you bring it back to center. 6. And 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. And 12. And here comes your water break. This next exercise is for the back and legs. It's a combination of something between the row and lat pull down. You're going to start aligned with the cables, holding on. I'm using about 40 pounds here, so please certainly adjust to what you can lift. Step back into a back lunge and then pull your elbows slightly behind you, squeezing your shoulder blades together. And then come back. Stay in the lunge, and then you do the row. Again, elbows behind you. Keep your abs tight. And we're going to show you this exercise from behind. Going back, making sure you're really squeezing the shoulder blades together. Coming back up and pulling the we're moving on to what I call a supine ball pass. Supine means on your back. And you're gonna start with your legs up. Make sure you use the towel under your lower back so that you can push on the towel, making sure your back does not arch. Pull your belly button into your spine. And then you're gonna start behind your head, and as you move your arms forward, you're just going to switch and come down, and then move your legs up. And again, now your abs have to be really strong for this exercise to be done the way I'm doing it. So if they're not strong, if you have any back issues, please either don't do it at all or do it to, let's say, this range of motion, okay, slightly less. This is 3. And 4. Trust me, 12 is going to be plenty on this one in case you're worried that 12 repetitions is not enough for your abs. This is 6. And 7. Make sure that back stays tight, abs tight. And 8. And 9. So basically every time the ball ends up, that's 1 count. And 10, slowly back. 11, and back. 12, and come back together. And this is the time for your 1 minute rest. Alright, so hope you had some water, and we're moving on to a tricep exercise from a plank position. This is one of those really challenging exercises. Make sure you can do the plank correctly. You're going to come down on the floor. You're holding some weight in your hand. Make sure this is not too much. And as your butt stays down completely, make sure you don't twist. Okay, you're doing 12 tricep kickbacks. Make sure your head is aligned with your spine. This is 5 and 6, 7, abs are tight, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, guys, so the other side. Now remember, this is a perfect exercise for your tricep, but it also is a great exercise for your whole core, as well as your shoulder stabilizers on the side that you're supported. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and water break. All right, so we're doing a lateral walk. This is a rubber band. I'm using purple, one of the heaviest rubber bands. Make sure your feet are parallel, and you're starting as you go side, you push the ball forward. Keep a little bit of tension on the rubber band with your legs. 5, 6, 7, 8. Your hips, shoulders should be very even. 10, 11, and 12. And then rest your arms for just a second, and then going straight back to the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm using 8 pounds here. This is a barbell with 8 pounds. 4 to go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And choose a rubber band that will give you quite a bit of burn on your lateral leg muscles, your gluteus medius, and what you're actually going to feel as some resistance. I'll see you in 30 seconds. The next exercise is for the abdominals. It's a lateral or side twist. So make sure you grab the ball between your legs. Okay, your inner thigh will actually work quite a bit. Nice plank position to start. Abs are on, glutes tight. And you're going to roll yourself down till your foot touches the floor. And then slowly, all the way down, touch the floor with your foot. Make sure you keep the leg on the ball though. 3. And then slowly 4, coming back to center. 5 and 6. Use your obliques to do that movement. 7, back up. And 8, and 9, head in line. 10, 11, and 1 more. 12, and then slide off the ball. So last exercise in this circuit, this is the posterior deltoid fly with the rubber band. This is what I'm using. It looks like a letter 8. And I'm using a really light one actually because it gives a lot of resistance in this particular exercise. You're gonna come onto the bench in a plank position. If you wanted something more advanced, you can definitely do it on the floor. The lower you go, the harder. Keep a little bit of tension on the rubber band. Come to a perfect plank, abs and glutes tight, and you're going to bring the arm to the side and again back without trying not to rotate your body, so without twisting the hip. 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Take a second to rest. If you're not used to doing this exercise, it's actually pretty hard because you're supporting yourself on that one arm. If you need to take a little longer rest, that's fine. And then go ahead and switch sides. We're going to move on to the other side and come back to a plank. And in this case, you'd actually keep your feet a little bit lower. And back. 1, 2, 3. Your arms straight. Make sure you're using your posterior deltoid, which is the back of the shoulder muscle instead of your neck. 6 and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, and 12. Good job. All right. And this concludes our 5th circuit. Make sure you drink some water, get a good recovery meal, rest, recover, and I'll see you in my last circuit of the series, number 6.